What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, hello. Thank you so freaking much for clicking. I'm Anna, and on this channel we budget plan and love us some sticky paper, friends. In today's video, I am finally setting down a spread for the first full week of January. I feel like it's been a hot second. We are basically in February. Yes, we will be in February by the time you guys see this. And yeah, I realize I'm a month behind. It's fine. We're going to catch up. Maybe, possibly, I hope. So bear with your girl. But I am planning for the week of January 3rd, and I am using this December mystery. I think it was the December mystery. I'm pretty sure it was December. Mystery from Pink Diamond Planner. And y'all, this kit is fire. I know I flipped through it in the beginning and showed you guys the like extra fashion options. Like, what, bruh? Like, this kit is gorgeous. Yes, it is gorgeous. And I subscribed to the Pink Diamond Planner mystery in January. Yeah, January was the first one that I got. So this one I picked up as overstock in the shop. But y'all, like, oh, Tasha and Darcy be killing it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, that is the kit I'm using, and I'm pairing it with a sparkly hollow snowflake foil bundle from Crest Press. And I just love it. I just love it. I pulled in some full box overlay quote box overlays, I guess I should say, from Planner Pixie Co. Yeah, Planner Pixie Co. And they are in hollow. I pulled in some matte labels, and I think one of them is in lavender hollow. So basically we've got like regular hollow, sparkly hollow, and lavender hollow going on in here, all of which I think work with this kit, but it wasn't intentional at least to pull in the lavender hollow. So anyways, and I think that's it for honorable mentions. I'm pretty sure that's it for honorable mentions. So I'm definitely still adjusting to these inserts and making sure I'm in frame and things. So you guys are going to see probably in the next few spreads or plan with me's that you guys see from me that I'm going to be moving around the pages a lot. So again, bear with me. I will get used to them and hopefully we'll move them around a little bit less. But I have been enjoying using them. It's been good so far. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, let's see. I feel like I'm missing honorable mentions. I did, you guys may or may not notice, but I'm telling you, so now you're going to know that. So Crest Press foil bundles come with the exact amount of header overlays that you need. And like those like, what do you call those? Those like basically those different header overlays. She has like the set that you use for your day by day, and then usually I use the other ones for the week, and those only come with 3. And your girl was going through the sidebar and noticed that she needed another one, so she took from the other set of header overlays and ended up being short an overlay. So let me know if you can spot the overlay that is missing. We're just going to play a fine Waldo basically in this because I'm just going to laugh at myself basically. And I know, like, I've used Crest Press foil bundles numerous times. Like, I know that she gives you the exact amount that you need. And I still was like, no, I'm going to pull this, just completely forgetting that I would be short a glitter or a header overlay. So that was a thing. And you know, I'm not even mad at Crest Press because I kind of love that because I feel like I can use up all of the sheet and then be done and not have leftovers. But then moments like these, I'm like, man, I wish I had some extra header overlays. So anyways, that is my tangent on header overlays. Y'all, I just like did this whole voiceover and lost it. So here we go. This is take 2. I was saying after I went on my header tangent that I can use one of my leftover overlays from my SPC Snowflake bundle. I didn't do it on camera, but I think I am going to do that off camera because I feel like silver I feel like it blends well with hollow. Like you can't really notice unless you're all up in it. which most of you won't be. So, all right. In today's video, I'm going to finish answering your questions that you guys sent me through YouTube and IG. I finished out all the IG ones, but I realized that I actually missed quite a few of my YouTube questions. So first, I'm so sorry, y'all. I thought I finished up these questions last Plan With Me. And then I was like, oh no, people are going to think I just ignored their questions. Your girl's back and she's going to answer the remaining questions. So if for some reason you guys didn't hear your question in the last couple videos or in this one, please let me know because I want to make sure I get to everyone. So that is what I'm going to be doing this video. And if we have some time left over, then I will probably improvise. So here we go. Another wild, wild ride. Okay, so the first question is, do you meal plan? I do not, and I wish I did because it saves so much time and money, but I just can't stick to it. I do have moments sometimes, like I go a couple weeks where I'm on it, like meal planning, meal prepping, like bringing my lunch to work. I have moments where it's on point, but most of the time I don't meal plan. At least, I guess not intensely. Usually I will think about, okay, what are some ingredients I can get at the grocery store that I can make meals with? But I won't necessarily fully plan out meals. So I do like I don't even know what to call it. I do very little meal planning, I think is the best way to say it. So I wish I was better about it because I think it's such a huge benefit to your budget and to your time. So it's something I'm constantly working on. Okay, next question is, how long have you used stickers in your planners? I've used stickers here and there in my planners, I think forever, really, but like to the level that I use them now, probably about a couple years. I discovered budgeting through Erica Life Vlogs, which I have mentioned before on the channel, but for those of you who don't know or are new, that's how I got into kind of the YouTube budgeting community, and I was pretty much obsessed with her channel, and I saw her do a plan with me one day in one of her videos, and I was like, oh my goodness, I am in love with this. I need to try this. And then we went down the rabbit hole, and here we are. 2 years later, obsessed with stickers. So yeah, that was about a couple years ago now. But yeah, it's crazy. It feels like it's been much longer, but it also feels like it's flown by, so I'm not sure. But a couple years, I have been using stickers in my planner aggressively. All right. Next, congratulations on being debt-free. Thank you so much, love. And the question is, what are your plans for the condo? I know you've thought about selling and moving. Where do you stand with that? I stand in exactly the same spot with that. There's a lot of factors to consider when moving and when selling and buying. So I've bought and sold before a couple times, but never simultaneously. Like usually I'm renting and then I buy, or I'm selling to rent. Like those things haven't happened simultaneously, and there's a lot more to consider with that. Last year I wanted to sell and move, but the housing market was just on fire, and I honestly just could not afford it. Like, nah, bro, I cannot give you like $25K over asking price because I can barely afford asking price, homie. So but I'm in the same spot where I really would like to move and have a little more space, and really for several reasons. But I think I'm kind of at a crossroads with a lot of things. And I'm kind of waiting to figure out what I want to do next. So yeah, I'm in the same spot where I'd like to move and sell. And I think the more I think about it and look at the housing market and rent prices, I think it would be best for me to sell and buy versus to sell and rent, because rent prices are just insane at the moment. And even if I were to rent a place that's affordable now, in 2 or 3 years, it probably will become unaffordable with rent prices pretty much being raised every year, honestly. So I think it would make more sense for me to sell and buy at the moment, but there's a lot of factors to consider. So we're pretty much still in the same spot. And we're going to try our hand at it again this year and see if we are successful. And I just want to, as much as I want to move, I don't just want to move into, anywhere just for the sake of moving. I want to make sure that it really makes sense for us. And it's a good decision for us. So yeah, stay tuned is what I got there. Okay, then next question is, how did you end up working in higher education? I did answer this question in one of my last 2 videos. I got this question a few times actually, which I think is awesome. I'm glad you guys are interested in that. So I'll move on to the next one, which is, did you go to college? What was your major, and is your degree in the path you initially wanted to pursue? I did go to college. My major was psychology and human development and family studies. I was a double major because I'm that girl. Overachiever, which now when I meet with overachievers, I'm like, I get it. I do. Trust me. And then, is your degree in the path you initially wanted to pursue? Yes. So I should backtrack. So my undergrad is in psychology and human development and family studies, and then I got my master's degree in college student development. So very much in line with what have been doing for years now at this point. So I'm very fortunate and grateful that I've been able to really put my degree to use, especially because y'all know it ain't cheap. So okay, next question is, would you ever leave Mass? If so, where would you consider? Yes, I have considered leaving Mass many times, actually. I'm really not, I'm not a winter girl. I'm not a cold girl. Like, I usually ask my parents, who, when they immigrated here, were first in New York and then, funnily enough, came to Mass, even though I grew up in Connecticut and now we're back in Mass. So it's very interesting for them because they're like back where they started in a lot of ways. But I always ask them, I'm like, like tropical island to like freezing temperatures, like what were you thinking? Like there's a whole like south, as a matter of fact, there's a whole pretty much any state that's warmer than this state. So I always jokingly kind of tell them that, but that would be where I would go, somewhere warmer. I've definitely had my eye on Florida for a while, but there's a lot of logistics and factors that make that, at least for the moment, probably not possible. But it's still something I'm eyeing, and I would consider leaving Mass to go there. Maybe in the future, who knows? Lot to consider. But yes, I've definitely considered leaving Mass, especially after today is January 31st, and we were pummeled this weekend with snow. So like, especially during those moments, I'm like, bruh, like, why am I here? Like, what am I doing here? For real though. So absolutely. Okay, and then the next question is, how did you meet your boyfriend and how long have you all been together? So we met online, which is so weird to say out loud, even though I feel like that's very common now. It still feels weird to say out loud. Every time I answer that, I'm like, yeah, we met online. Is that weird? I don't know. That's how we met. So we met online, and we have been together now, oh my God, forever. Let's see. 7 years in May. 7 years in May. My God. Every time I say that out loud, I'm like, what is time? So yeah, 7 years, which is crazy. And it's been hard and amazing at the same time. And I say that because I feel like there's this myth out there that relationships are always pink bunnies and roses and rainbows, and it's not. So it's been hard and amazing at the same time, and I am so grateful for him in so many ways. I definitely had a very long stretch of time that was extremely difficult in my personal life, and had he not been there, I'm not sure how I would have gotten through that. So yeah, hard and amazing. Yeah. So 7 years of that. Okay. I think I now have 100% gotten through all the questions. So let me just shout out my peeps. Hang on. I just want to make sure I got everyone. Okay. So first of all, thank you all for the questions, whether they were answered in this video or previous videos. And for today's video, shout out to Tara Ann, who asked a couple questions, The Unguided Life with D, and Angela. Thank you all so much for your questions. And like I said, if they have social media related to planning, budgeting, etc., I will go ahead and share down below in the description box. So you guys can go and check them out, show them some love, tell them I sent you, all the good things. And while I am thanking all of you for your questions, I have to also thank all of you because your girl, if y'all missed my last video, which should have been up on Tuesday, I got my first YouTube paycheck. Y'all, I cannot even, I'm still floored. I can't even tell you guys. Like, I feel like I'm always thanking you guys, but it always feels like not enough. Like, in comparison to how amazing this is. There are no words. So thank you so much. If you guys missed that video and like to watch cash stuffing videos and budgeting videos, you definitely want to go back and check that out. I shared how much I make, where it's going, all that good stuff, or how much I made, I should say. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a YouTube I can't speak, y'all. What are words? I'm thinking about doing a YouTube monetization to first paycheck video. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Obviously that's probably leaning a little more towards my budgeting fam. But let me know down below if you guys would be interested in that type of video. I think it would be cool to kind of share that journey because it's not straightforward either for everyone. Well, I shouldn't say straightforward. It's not the same for everyone. So I think it might be valuable to share that with y'all. But all right, y'all, that has been my spread. I really do love how it turned out. I didn't do much writing in this video. Let me know if you guys prefer that I actually write in the plans with you. I go back and forth, and usually my desk shakes a whole lot when I write, which is why I tend to not write. Plus, my handwriting has good and bad days. So anyways, let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a preference with me writing in the plans. Here I am flipping through the remains. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Make sure to subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye.